Hello everyone and welcome back to some Factorio. Last time we got ourselves some gears set up. We can set down a light up there so that we can actually see our factory. That should work. We got a few turrets up just in case we... Oh yeah, I forgot we have a automatic magazine maker that's only going to fill up one slot of the chest. So I have 8 turrets here. Let's quickly plop some down over here by our electricity, which is doing fine. And then we can get started on... I think this should be good. We'll do 4 there. And then we'll do 4 over by our copper. So just kind of surround our place a little bit. I want to look at the turret. Yeah, gun turret. So, and then we will... There we go. And there we go. And then we're going to set up our lab a little better so that we have more than one, and so that science pack creation is a little is automated. Not more automated, but is automated. So I need to pick up some of these probably. Yep. Alright, so we'll put down some turrets over here. We have a nice natural defense here with this lake. I don't think they'll come through this little area. I guess if they do, we can just put one right there. Otherwise, you just sort of build a nice diagonal wall here, and there, nope, put it all in there. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so our defense is minimal, but good enough for now, I think. We don't really have a lot of pollution. We shouldn't be seen as a huge threat to the alien monster population of the world. So that should be enough to stave off anything that comes at us. So now, let's set up another factory. I'm gonna need probably 4 of these. So let's pick up some steel plates. Good. Build 2 more of those. We'll build 2 labs for now. And we're gonna need this iron, so we'll set up our lab system over here somewhere. Okay, so what do we need? We need a copper plate and a gear wheel. So we could actually set up our lab system over here. Inserter and transport belts. Inserters need iron stuff, but also electric, and then transport belts need iron. So because of that, we'll have transport belts on the right, and we'll probably have inserters on the right, but that doesn't really matter too much. Let's go ahead and set up our labs over here. So we need a copper plate and a gear wheel. So our gear wheels are way up here. Okay. So here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna need a splitter. And we're gonna need underground, which we already have. And a ton of these transport belts. We'll probably set up a factory for transport belts soon as well, because we need so many of them and they just take a while to build. Actually, what I could do to help this out is pick up some gear wheels, and then we don't have to take that extra step. So that'll be a little faster. Alright, so let's put our splitter down. Now we have 2 lines. Okay. That is not the way I want it to go. I want the splitter to be in the middle. Right? And then we turn it like this, run it underground. Let's bring up our copper plates from way down here. Oh wait, do we need copper plates for this? Or Okay. We actually need copper cables more. I really don't want this long of... it'll be fine. Whatever. Pretty soon we'll do copper cables and actually run... well, it'll just be like our gear wheels, but this won't probably continue like our iron. We need iron plates for a lot of things. Copper plates, not so much. So anyway, let's just bring them up there. Now we want 1, 2 spaces there. So that'll probably be our copper wires at some point in the not too distant future. I think we can run them under... no. Wait, what? There we go. So we can't quite go both of those, which is fine. We just have to build another one. We'll pick up some more wheels. We'll pick up some more steel plates. Build some more transport belts. We have inserters. We are going to need long inserters as well. And we're going to... that should be fine for now. So let's get our conveyor belt set up first. So that's fine. And then we need a splitter for our copper plates. Good, and then we can run our plates over there. So we need, yeah, copper plates and gear wheels. So we got our requirements for our service packs. So let's set down just one assembly machine first. You know what? We don't even need this, because this is going to be our first line. So we can actually just run like this. And that'll be just fine. Now, set down our assembly machine. Doesn't really matter how far away it is. This is fine. Cut down the street. Okay. So, how do we get... I actually probably only need... something like that. Oh. Okay. So, to get the copper plates from this far side, because the regular inserters will get the ones right next to it. So this will get the gear wheels. So we probably don't need that one, because it's kind of weird, but this will actually pick up at the end of this. So to get our far ones, we need this long reaching. So not only does it output them farther away, but it will also gather them from farther away. So let's go ahead and plop these in the middle and set up some electricity. Am I out of? Yeah, I'm out of. I need to go chop down some trees at some point. And then of course we're going to need to spit them out, so we might as well place those since we can place and build. Okay. Now our electric poles are over here, so let's go right there. Now we can set up right there in the middle, because we need that square to touch all the things. Okay. So this has to go there. This has to go there, which is just fine. Okay. So we should be set up. Now we just need to tell it, make us red potions, or I'm sorry, red science packs. Great. Now we do the same thing, where we do the thing. Later on, we'll actually share a conveyor belt with the greens, but that'll be a while. Just to explain why. Eventually, you have things that are going to need like 3 or 4 science packs. Well, you can only pick things up from 2 conveyor belts. So you have to share conveyor belts. So you have one like one science pack on like the left side or whatever, and then the green science pack on the other side of the same belt, and then same with the other two. But that's, we don't need to worry about that, and it's not too hard of a fix to make. So again, we need belts. So now what we do is we're going to lead this over to like a little science area. How far away do we want to leave for? I don't know if we'll ever need more than 4, but if we do, it'd be nice. Or we can just go right down here in the middle. Like that. Okay, we want these to go back there. There we go. Alright, so we have our science. So you can see we're making a lot of them, so if we just had one lab, it'd be pretty slow. So let's go down here to our old lab and pick it up, along with these machines we don't really need anymore. So we'll get a few supplies back. We'll build 2 more labs, because that's all I have materials for. Sorry for the... I don't know why these performance issues are occurring. Let me... Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me make sure there's nothing running. There we go. We're back. Weird. Okay, we're good. Alright. That's strange. So we'll make like a nice little laboratory area right here. So 1. I think we can have 2 in a row. And then we might as well go on the other sides, because the inserter will only take from one side. So we might as well take advantage and have labs on both sides. Set up, obviously give them some power. Should be good. Our labs need power. It's gonna be kind of weird, but I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, now our labs are gonna be taking, once it gets queued up, our labs will be taking 4 packs at a time. What do I need? I need copper. I need copper. Electronic circuit. Oh, I probably need plates. Yeah, always need plates. So let's build... Let's just finish this out. There we go. So eventually we'll have 10 labs. Man, I'll be right back. Let me make sure there's nothing running that's doing this. So let me save it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I keep getting these frame rate issues. It's never does this, especially on this game. But I will say it's not the game's fault. It is definitely something going on with my computer at this moment. So actually, what we'll do is we'll plop down these labs, and then we'll just call it a day. A nice kind of short little episode. But now, once these are down, we can really start researching like mad. Get some automation. Oh, there we go. Nice and smooth again. Get some automation for our green packs and wait. Did I not tell all these to make? I did. It's just slow? Yeah, it's just slow, I guess. I'm trying to think how you can... Yeah, there's not really anything I can do. It just takes a long time to make. Once we get like new assembly machines, like when we get assembly machine 2, which is what we're researching right now, it actually is, not only can it accept recipes that require more ingredients, but it also is faster. So we see the crafting speed is 0.75, and the crafting speed of these is 0.5, so it's 50% faster. So We'll definitely upgrade these for sure as soon as we're done researching. But for now, we just sort of have to... Can I put these like just all right in a row? Is that going to affect a lot of things? Or do I need to space them out like I do my assembly machines? And we're going to give it a shot. I feel like this isn't going to work like I want it to. Yep. We'll put a lamp down before I do a bunch of stuff. There we go. So we have an inserter. We need 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can always put more if we are researching too slow. Now can we... Yeah, that'll work. And then 2 more over here. And we have ourselves a nice little research station, which we definitely need to... Look how that... It's going to go so much faster now. We're still going to stick with the reds. Let's just do this because it'll take no time at all. Basically, once this is queued up, if each of these takes 1, I mean, that'll be just fine. It'll take no time, so let's go ahead and get these to the end. There we go. Let's build just like 4 or 5 turrets. Iron plates again. So you can see how we're probably going to run out of iron at some point. Luckily we have this we'll have to start taking advantage of. And then basically we just have to explore and find some more. Look how fast that was. That was incredible. So now let's just finish up. Steel. Is there anything... Bullet damage. Yeah, we might as well do turret... Oh, those... Okay. Bullet damage. Let's do it. So basically what we do when we're out of this, if and when it happens, we have to kind of explore the world and find like another... Like this could work. I mean, actually, that's actually not too bad. So we might be fine on steel. Or on iron. Maybe. If we need more, we'll go outside the world and then we can run a train system. They actually have trains that you load up, like train cars, just like you do like anything else with inserters. And then you set down your train tracks and your stops, and you basically can transport anything back and forth on a train. It's really, really cool. I've only done it a time or two, so it'll take some review, but that's again, that's a ways away. So let's replace these now before we're done with assembling machines 2. It's going to take a little more power, but it'll be faster, and we need that. So let's actually also, since it looks like our power is waning a little bit, do we have another steam engine? No. We need more plates. We'll build 1 more steam engine. 2 more turrets. So, yeah, that's not too good. We're gonna have to move this. Okay. So everything's gonna shut down for just a second. And we're good. Now our electricity is still not the best. So what do? We need to set up a underground pipe, but that's okay. We're gonna go left. We have our coal there, so let's go right. Basically just set up another 3 like this. Actually we don't need to do that. Pipes, where are the pipes? Good. We're gonna need 1 more engine for now. And should be good. So basically we just set up. Didn't I just make pipes? Oh, I probably, yeah, he probably used them for the boiler. Okay. We need to pick these up. Now we put just a little space there. So what I've always done, and what I've kind of gathered, is that you can get 9 engines on like 10 boilers, and it might not need 10, but I just always do 10 because it seems to work. So I'll do 3 here, and then I'll do 3 more. Well, I can probably just keep going this way, and then that should, let's see, temperature 100, temperature 100, temperature 100, and temperature 100. So as long as the temperature stays at that temperature, we're getting full power from it. So let's do that. And now, no problem. And once this is kind of complete, we'll probably begin separating our electric system into like this system over here, generating like half the power for half the like factory we have, and then maybe building another one up here for like this section or something like that. We'll see kind of what we need. Okay, let's see if these are faster. So we see that green bar is moving much faster. Yep, I think it's worth it. We don't need to do it for everything. Like gear wheels are already pretty fast, but for these we might as well. Oh, okay, yeah, this isn't producing because there's a queue here. So let's actually just pick some up. Since we need them all the time, we might as well do that. Pick some up. And I think that's going to be an episode. So we got our lab system set up, expanded our electricity, researching things really fast. We might as well do shooting speed. So next time we can get our greens set up, which means we also have to set up our inserter and transport belt, which won't take long. You know, we're kind of getting used to the system. And then we can start researching other more advanced things that need 2 science packs instead of just the red. So yeah, I think we'll call that a day on Factorio here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, of course, a like and or subscribe is always appreciated. Otherwise, have yourselves a very nice day.